Hi, my name is Vera Chart Murphy. I'm the owner of Ammo AZ, and I am one of the 5 gun stores that the Mexican government is suing for supposedly trafficking guns to Mexico. I'm doing this video because I'm getting overwhelmed with the amount of TV news crews that want to do an interview with me, both on the phone, both here in store, both online and Zooms. So I decided to actually put this message out for you. And it's just kind of a blanket response and a lot of what I've already been saying to news media. So I'll post this on all my social media. You can quote me on here, and I will still do interviews if you like, either in person, on the phone, here in store. It doesn't matter. I'm still open into doing interviews. So let me start addressing things one by one. So we've been accused of trafficking guns into Mexico and turning a blind eye essentially to straw purchases is what they're claiming. I think I also read too that they're saying I'm part of this organized crime syndicate as well. So number one, how do I feel about this? It's a political charge, politically charged in nature, right? Secretary Marcella just lost his lawsuit against the federal government, or I'm sorry, against the large gun manufacturers of the U.S., like sued Colt, Smith & Wesson, Springfield, a bunch of gun manufacturers. He just lost that lawsuit because in America we actually have a law in the books that protects gun manufacturers, gun dealers, and ammunition manufacturers, as well as distributors, okay? Which is going to be the same basis that this lawsuit will also get thrown out. There's actually protection for us. But more importantly than that, if we were actually doing something illegal, ATF, FBI would have already shut us down, and I would be in jail. I would be doing this interview from jail right now if we were actually doing something illegal. Yes, it is illegal for me to traffic guns into Mexico. That's why we don't do it. We sell guns here legally. We've been in business for 10 years. We've been audited several times by ATF and without doing anything wrong. So this is absolutely politically charged in nature. I think what Secretary Marcelo is trying to do is save a little face because he lost a lawsuit last week. So I think he plans on going after little gun dealers like myself, small mom and pop gun dealers, to see if he can't get a win because politically it just looks bad for him. He's 0 for 1, and I think he's trying to go 1 for 1, but he's actually going to end up 0 for 2. What his next steps after that are, I really don't know, and I really don't care. In regards to doing something about the guns that cross the Arizona border or Texas border or California border, Secretary Marcelo should actually look in his house before he starts pointing fingers and trying to look in other people's houses. He needs to clean up his own house. If he's really concerned about these guns crossing the border, man the border, put more resources to the border. I've been to Rocky Point many a times. I've never been stopped, just right on through. So man your own borders if you're actually concerned about this. And then go after the cartels yourself. I mean, I get it. He's afraid of the cartels. He won't go after the cartels, so he goes after small mom and gun stores like myself. Also, if he's concerned about guns in his country, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but every Mexican citizen is allowed to have 10 firearms, legally owned 10 firearms, 9 long guns and 1 pistol. You don't want guns in your country? Why don't you do something about that? Aguila is a large ammunition plant in Mexico. Shut down the ammunition plant. Guns are no good without ammunition. Shut down the plant in Mexico. Shut down the Aguila plant. Again, he's not serious about it. It's just a political statement for him, and that's what he's doing. The Pandora's box that this is going to open. Can we now sue the Mexican government for allowing fentanyl to cross our borders? That sounds legitimate. Sounds like it should go both ways. How about tequila manufacturers in Mexico? For all the deaths caused by alcoholism here in the United States. Can we sue them? Really like to see where this Pandora's box might go. FFL, a federal firearms licensee, we follow U.S. gun laws. We follow rules and guidelines set upon us by the ATF. We don't follow Mexican gun laws. We don't follow what Secretary Marcelo would like the U.S. gun laws to be. We follow U.S. gun laws, and we abide by all ATF rules. Secretary Marcelo is accusing us of turning a blind eye in regards to straw purchases. I invite Secretary Marcelo personally here to my store, spend a week with me, and I would like for him to identify all the straw purchases. Everybody that goes to check out, I would like for him to point out to me which one he believes to be a straw purchase. Coincidentally, at the same time, I would also like for him to keep me out of any discrimination lawsuits at the same time. We are planning a defamation lawsuit to sue the government of Mexico back, Secretary Marcelo directly, and all the US-based law firms and attorneys that are also involved with trying to sue us as well. We're going to sue back with defamation, with a defamation lawsuit. We're already seeing an impact in our business where my bank now is no longer willing to carry me because they're concerned about the reputational risk that is involved with banking with me. So we're definitely suing back for defamation. To close this out, I want everybody watching this to Google for yourselves Guacamaya leak. Guacamaya leaks. Reported yesterday, the military government got hacked and 4 million documents were released. And there's a lot of shady stuff going on, but pertaining to this in particularly, you can read it for yourself. The Mexican government was caught selling guns to the cartel. Read it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. And that's what I will close with.